Hey, Sergeant Major. It's nice calling you Sergeant Major. Man, I just want to appreciate everything you've done for me personally. The values and lessons you taught me as a soldier that carried on to be an NCO. And now, in my personal life, as you can see, I got this AT&T lanyard on, working, doing big things, leading people, helping people every day. That all came from you. You instilled when my father was sick, man, you really just helped me out a lot. And there's a lot of times I was probably not being the best me because of just losing somebody close to me like that, and there was just nothing but support. That travels with me to now when I'm being a father of my children. You have set that example as a leader, and you've led by example. You've led from the front. I appreciate everything you've done. I love you, brother. Anytime you come down, let me know. I'm right on the Gulf of Mexico. We can go fishing. I know you used to turkey hunt, so we got a few turkeys and we got a few deers out here, and we got a few speckled trout and redfish down here in the saltwater fishing life. But love you, man. Happy retirement. Climb to glory, to the top.
Congratulations, Sergeant Major. What a achievement, all this time that you've put in to finally get to retirement. I wish I could be there to witness the ceremony and the recognition that you deserve so much. More importantly, I just wanted to say thanks. A massive thank you for all the time and mentorship and great conversations that you and I had together. Our time together in Task Force Desert Nights was amazing. You were probably one of the best Sergeant Majors I've ever had, and one of the best ones anybody could have to serve with while they're a first sergeant. And my time as a first sergeant was only made better because of the efforts that you put into it as the battalion command sergeant major. And I can only hope to try and emulate that as I move forward in my career. One of the best things I got out of that time together was our friendship, and you really are a friend, and you've always been there for me. So if there's anything that you ever need in the future, feel free to let me know, and I'll do my best to help you out. Forge the edge, Sergeant Major.
All right, Will, this is James Crozier, new SASMA Class 65, now the Sergeant Major's Academy Class 65, I guess. I got a message from your wife about recording a video for your retirement. It's great. Congratulations on, I believe it was 25 years. Retirement life is great, as you can see. I'm currently sailing down the Intercoastal. Don't take it for granted. Spend time with family. You owe it to them. Missed a lot of time, I'm sure, as we all did. Enjoy life, man. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Sergeant Major Haddon, on his retirement. It's been well earned. I knew you as Sergeant Haddon almost 20 years ago when you were my first NCO as air traffic controller. I just want to say good luck in all future endeavors and Godspeed. Keep in touch.
Hello, Will. I just wanted to say congratulations on your retirement. Thank you for your many years of dedicated service to our Army and our nation, and I wish you and Team Haddon the best of luck in the next chapter.
Hey, Will. Jeff Ryder here, coming to you from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Wanted to say congratulations on your retirement. Thanks so much for your service to our country, and I am grateful for the brief moment that our lives passed together. It was brief, but I have wonderful memories of it, and am grateful for you and your friendship, my brother. I wish you well in your future, and my best to you and your family. Yeah, here we go. Take care.
Will, I just want to say thank you for your 25 years of service, the coach, counsel, and mentorship you provided all the soldiers you served with and for. I just want to say thank you for your mentorship you provided me and the friendship. Congratulations on the end of this chapter of your life. Good luck on the next chapter. Here's the tight lines. I'm waiting on that pin drop, man. I'll see you in the woods.
Congratulations on your retirement, Sergeant Major Haddon. And I wish you the best of luck. And thank you for all the mentorship over the years and the friendship that you've shown over the years and deployments. take care. I'll be joining you soon as well in retirement. And once again, congratulations on your retirement.
Hi, Dad. Just wanted to say congratulations on retirement. And I'm so happy and I'm so proud of you. And I hope you have the best time after. I know you know that we love you and just how long it took for you to get here. So, yeah, congratulations. And I can't wait to see what the future holds for you. I love you.
Hello, Command Sergeant Major Haddon. How you doing? This is Alfredo Valdez. I don't know if you remember me from 3227. I just wanted to tell you that you're definitely one of those non-commissioned officers that went through my life and really inspired me. And even for the short period of time that I've known you, I really felt a really good connection with you. Just interacting with you as far as your leadership style, and at that point in time I was one of your first sergeants, and as a first sergeant at that time, I really appreciated the fact that you allowed me to to flourish in my decisions, while at the same time guiding me and directing me into the right direction. So one of the key memories that I have of you is when I eventually got promoted to a sergeant major position, and I was trying to ask, hey, should I call this guy? Should I do this? And one of the key things that you told me is like, hey, look, you're a sergeant major. You can call anybody you want. And really, that really stuck to me. It's like, yeah, you know what? This guy's right, man. Yeah, now that I'm sitting in Korea as a command sergeant major of the 602nd Aviation Support Battalion, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I revert back to my old command sergeant major Haddon, when he told me, yeah, you're in that position. You can call whoever you want to make things happen. And really that really inspired me, saying, yes, I can make a difference, in this rank. I really can. And one of the key personnel, key people that really inspired me to do that is you. So I do appreciate your leadership. I really appreciate everything you've done for me in my career, as even in that short period of time. You believed in me. You gave your trust to me, and really from that, it really inspired me to do better, and you really inspired me to be the person who I am today. So thank you so much, Command Sergeant Major Haddon. And like every military men, there's always that significant other. And so, Mrs. Sarah Haddon, thank you so much for being there for both your husband and for our, at that time, our 327 Spearhead family. So thank you guys so much. Congratulations on your retirement. I'm not too far behind. I'm almost hitting my 30 years. So I'm not too far behind you. So I love you guys. Anytime that you need anything, your family needs anything, just give me a holler. I'm always there for you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your awesome leadership again. Cool. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Happy retirement, Sergeant Major. Captain Hart's here. I served with Sergeant Major in the 1st AD cab in Bliss and in Afghanistan, and I have to say, catfish stink bait comes to mind immediately. That was my very first thought. We had a little bit of a prank war going on at the talk at Bagram, and Sergeant Major went completely nuclear on everybody and just ended the back and forth when he ordered this catfish stink bait that is so pungent it probably still smells today if the building is still standing. Anyway, I've been in for almost 14 years now, E1 to E5 enlisted. I was in the Guard for a bit, and I can say as a junior officer, I can't think of a better Sergeant Major that I've served with, that I've worked with, right? Honestly, as far as like genuine care for the soldiers, can't think of anybody else. So it's definitely a big loss for the Army, but I can't think of anyone who deserves it more than you. Congratulations on the retirement, and you're free to put your hands in your pockets now, finally.
Hey, Sergeant Major. Congratulations on the retirement. You know, I met you probably, almost a decade and a half ago now when you were in ANOC and I was in BNOC. And I'm not surprised at all the success that you've had over your career. Knew in ANOC that you were going to be as high as you wanted to go. You're awesome, okay? You know, when I became a platoon leader and was going to Fort Drum and I saw you were my first sergeant, I was excited because I knew, what you were about and how the unit would probably operate, and I wasn't disappointed. We went our ups and downs in Afghanistan, but I was always appreciative of what you brought and how you looked at stuff, and you're just really good first sergeant, mentor, friend. So best of luck in retirement. If you ever need anything, hit me up, all right? Have a good one.
Hey, Sergeant Major. William, my guy. Thank you for everything you have done for the unit. Congratulations on your retirement. Everything's awesome.
Command Sergeant Major Will Haddon, Adam Bossinger here. You're done, huh? Man, the Army's gonna miss you. They just don't make leaders like you anymore. You've done a lot of amazing things in your time. Our time in Afghanistan together is something I'll never forget. I really appreciate your leadership, and I wish you nothing but the best in the future. Congrats.
William H. You come a long way from Sergeant Haddon, the young leader I first met at Bravo Company. After watching you work with the soldiers and being thrust in a chief position, I knew and I stated, you're gonna be a Sergeant Major, a good Sergeant Major. You wound up being a great Sergeant Major. And I knew what the secret to your success was. No, it wasn't soldiering and being able to come up with solutions to difficult situations. It's the support and love you receive from your family, from Sarah and your children. So I applaud and commend you for being an excellent father, excellent husband, and a really good friend. I wish you nothing but the best in your future endeavors. God bless you and your family. And by the way, the Steelers still suck, and go Giants.
Did you win it? Hi, Billy. I'm here with Mom and Dad and Joanne. Say hi, Joanne. Hi, Billy.
Hi, Billy.
Hi, Billy. It's Aunt Ruth Ann. Congratulations on your retirement. I love you and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.
That's what happened. Billy, we love you. We miss you guys. See if you can come up and visit for the Labor Day picnic. Congratulations on your retirement. Enjoy every bit of it.
Congratulations, Billy. Hope you can come up for the picnic and enjoy your retirement. You deserve it.
Thanks for serving our country.
Yeah, thanks, Billy, for serving our country.
We love you.
Congratulations.
Bye-bye.
Love you, Billy.
Bye-bye. Love you.
Hey, Will. Congratulations on a very successful career. And welcome to retirement. This short video won't even justify all the sacrifices that you and your family have made over the years, taking care of families, taking care of soldiers, and just taking care of the unit. You inspired so many, and you impacted so many lives. You became the standard for my own daughter, who now looks at her NCOs and compares them to you as the standard bearer. She hasn't found her Will Haddon. She may never find her Will Haddon. Well, it took me 30 years to find my Will Haddon. I was blessed to have you as my co-pilot on my last journey in the Army. It was awesome. It was an awesome ride. We shared the same values. You cared about the soldiers. And most importantly, you never let me fail. You never let the unit fail. There were some late nights, some tough times that we went through, COVID, late night phone calls, bureaucratic bullshit, and some aircraft incidents here and there. But at the end of the day, you were there by my side the whole time, always supporting me. And I appreciate that. I'll always remember that and I'll always cherish that. So again, thank you for your service. I know this is not the end, but the beginning of a new chapter in your life, in your family's life, and there's gonna be success in your future. Thank you, brother. We love you guys. Bye.
Hey, Will. First, I want to tell you congratulations to both you and your family. You chose a life of service, and we're eternally grateful. We're better as a nation because of the sacrifices that people like you make every day. The soldiers you have mentored over your career will be around long after you and I are gone. So I just want to say thank you. You've been a mentor and a friend since we met those many years ago at Fort Drum. You and your family are wonderful people, and I look forward to what the future holds for you. Good luck, and congratulations again.
Well, congratulations. 25 years, a lot of hard work, a lot of stress, and you are one hell of a soldier. I'm very proud of you, all your accomplishments. Every time I've been into a ceremony, I'm just overwhelmed with the happiness and how proud I am of you. Also for your hard work on your family's behalf, for Kayla and Brianna and Sarah. We know it was tough for them too, but you deserve this time coming. Whatever you decide to do in the future, I just support you and love you, and can't wait to see you in a couple of days. Peace out.
Hey, Will, it was a real pleasure of mine serving as your last commander in your final job as the 110th Aviation Brigade Command Sergeant Major. Now we got to know each other during COVID, and there are a few things that I learned about you during COVID and that initial kind of meeting. One, that you're truly a soldier, that you really cared about soldiers and valued their input and really wanted to take care of them through all their situations. And I would say you almost always advocated for second chances on their part. When necessary, though, you were also there for the command and, were able to make the tough decisions. And I appreciated that. And then finally, throughout the COVID timeframe, you had a phenomenal mustache hiding there underneath your mask. And I also really appreciated getting to know you as a person. You're a phenomenal individual, and it was really my pleasure, serving with you. A couple of things that I know you were passionate about. One was hunting, and you had a tremendous passion for sharing your hunting experiences with those around you and sharing the pictures of, the animals that you were tracking, et cetera, around the office. You were effusively positive about everything all the time. I can't remember any time you sort of being down or being negative on anything. And then finally, I'll always remember you at the brigade trunk or treat. It was obvious that you'd spent a tremendous amount of time kind of putting some thought into your costume and to your setup for your truck. Unsurprisingly, you won one of the awards. But what I really remember watching you that evening was the time that you spent with each of the soldiers and each of their families as they came by, through the trunk or treat, asking you for candy. Hey, it's been an absolute pleasure serving with you. I wish you all the best in all your future endeavors. Best of luck.
Will, congratulations on a phenomenal career. Good luck on your next chapter. It's been great being able to catch up with you back at Belvoir, over at Fort Hood, and now here at Fort Rucker. Definitely look forward to seeing you around town, bourbon club meetings, whatever the deal is. If you ever need anything, please, by all means, reach out to me. If I can help you out, by all means, I'm going to. Again, good luck to you, and congratulations. Talk to you later.
Command Sergeant Major retired, William Haddon. Congratulations, brother. Sorry I couldn't be there for the ceremony, but Sarah made it possible for me to be part of it. It's hard to believe it's been 20 years since we all was at Fort Rucker reclassing. Man, people didn't expect for you to be here today, that's for sure. But like I always told you, you had what it takes to get through it and to get to the other side. And now look at you 20 years later. Beautiful wife, beautiful kids, beautiful grandbabies. You did it. You did it, brother, you did it. Sarah, thank you for loving him and pushing him times when he wanted to give up. Times where he woke up and be like, the hell with this. But you was like, nope, baby, you got a little more left in you. Thank you, sister, for doing it for him. Now, brother, congratulations. I'm proud of you. I knew you was gonna do it. You two are a prime example of what God has for you. No man or nobody or nothing can take it away. Congratulations again. I love you, and I want you to know it took me about 67 tries to finally get through this video. That lets you know how much I love you. Hey, see you soon. Congratulations.
Will, my brother, that day is almost here. Hey, listen, it's only fitting that your change of responsibility is just a few days after your 25th Army anniversary. It has been an absolute pleasure to know you both as a fellow Sergeant Major, of course being an aviation soldier, but really as a friend. What I've enjoyed about our relationship, our friendship, is that sometimes we've had difference of opinions when it comes to military, when it comes to political views, but it was great that you and I could always talk about absolutely any and everything, and at the end of the conversation, we were always friends. We were always brothers, no matter what our differences or opinions was. And it felt good to be able to express our differences without ever worrying about, man, is he going to think some type of way about me, and hopefully vice versa. Man, proud to know you, proud to call you a friend, proud to call you a fellow Sergeant Major. Really just serving with you. You know, we got a chance to serve with each other out at Bliss, you know, under JT Hall, and then now here at Mother Rucker, out of all places. But definitely gonna miss you, seeing you in uniform. But with or without the uniform, the friendship never goes away. Congratulations on a successful career. Look forward to seeing what the next chapter in your life will be. And we still need to get out there and hunt together. We haven't done that just yet. But hey, listen, proud of you, man. Proud of everything that you have done. Proud of you and the family, and what lies ahead for you all. All right, stay in touch, brother.
Sergeant Major Haddon, just want to say happy retirement, and once again, as I've said it before, I'll say it again, you are the epitome of what it means to be a good Sergeant Major. I wish you best luck in endeavors and whatever you continue on. And yes, this is an awesome leave beard I have going on right now, but I wish you well, you and Sarah, and if you need anything, reach out. Bye.
Hello, Will. Christy Metzler here. Just saying congratulations for your 25 years of service. I appreciate your service and thank you. I hope you enjoy every year of retirement. I'll be drinking wine. You be drinking whiskey. Lining up at those ABC stores to get all the deals you want and all the whiskey you want. Do all the hunting you want. Sleep in late and just enjoy it because you deserve it.
Hi. My name is Justin Pullen, and I want to talk a little bit about Will Haddon and how I got to know him. Will, I know you're going to be growing one of these here really soon. I forgot to shave this morning, and pretty soon you'll be able to not shave any morning. So I got to know Will Haddon when I arrived at Fort Drum in 2010. I was taking command of Fox Company 310 Aviation, which is the only air traffic control company in the 10th Mountain Division. And I learned that Will Haddon was going to be my first sergeant. And I thought it was kind of odd because he just seemed really young for a first sergeant, and it turns out he's only 1 year older than I am. But I also learned that he was in that position very young because he was really good at his job. I think ultimately what I found out was that probably he could have done anything in the Army. I think that he would have thrived in almost any MOS. He could have been an officer. He could have been Special Forces. And he's really the kind of soldier that almost all soldiers look up to, because he seems to know almost everything. He can do almost everything, and that includes up close. He's not hiding anything. He really is just that talented. And so I was so grateful that I was going to have a first sergeant like this. Is when you take company command, it's a very challenging time, and so there's nothing that you pray for more than having a good first sergeant. And it turned out that God answered those prayers for me, and I was just so grateful because we were going into what turned out to be a very challenging deployment in a lot of ways. There were a lot of ups and downs, and that's not just a helicopter joke. We ultimately got to promote soldiers, but we also had soldiers that, of course, we had to demote, and we had to deal with C-130 trying to land on a helicopter landing zone, and we had to try to set up an ATNAVX in the middle of Afghanistan, which, if you're not familiar, is basically it's like a mobile precision approach radar, and that turned out to be a very consequential project, because before we even left the deployment, we had a helicopter take off in bad weather, and they punched in the clouds, and as soon as they punched in the clouds, they had actually the aircraft GPS go out. And so had it not been for that ATNAVX, then it's really not clear if they would have been able to make it back home okay. And so it was really important work, and it was really, in some cases, life and death work. And so it said a lot to the quality of particularly Will Haddon's leadership of that unit, that they were able to do what they could do. And a lot of the benefits to the Army were things that ultimately we never saw. It was just a few months ago that I was talking to another officer, and we were talking about experiences, and I mentioned that I'd been at FOB Shank in Afghanistan. He said, "Yeah, I'm an Apache pilot, and I actually had to fly the FOB Shank ATNAVX because I'd had a problem in bad weather, and they probably saved my life." And so, Will, I want you to know that while you're aware of a lot of things you've done, and I hope that as you're going through and seeing these videos and you're talking to people about getting ready to retire, you'll have some sense of the impact you've had on people's lives. But really, that's just the tip of the iceberg. It's much bigger than that. And you'll never know how many people's lives you've touched. I can say for sure that I'm one of those lives. And I'm just so grateful to have known you, and had the chance to work with you. It was a really special privilege. As you get ready to retire, there are a lot of people that really, as it, like, once they retire, that's kind of it. They're going to try to squeeze in as many games of golf as they can before they die. But that is not the case with you. Just as you could have succeeded in almost any MOS in the Army, I think that you're going to succeed at anything you put your hand to, and that you have a whole nother career, a whole nother life ahead of you. And they're going to be really glad to have you because you bring a lot to the table, not just because of your talents, but also because of how thoughtful you are, of how giving you are, of how willing you are to just totally commit yourself. And so it's taken you a long way in the Army, but I think that it's going to take you a long way out of the Army as well, and I'm excited to see it. So I wish you all the best. Of course, God bless, and thank you so much for everything.
Hey, Sergeant Major, we just want to wish you the best of luck in retirement.
Best of luck, Sergeant Major. It's been a pleasure working under you.
Bye.
Hey, Sergeant Major. Just wanted to fill in a video from Lisa and myself and say congratulations on your retirement. It's fantastic, and we're super happy for you. For me, our short time together was fantastic. I sincerely appreciate your leadership style, your direct approach to soldiering, and how you took care of the enlisted, the warrant officers, and the officers of 2nd of the 501st. You and Colonel Chung were a hell of a command team. You guys made that battalion such a better organization than what you found it. Sincerely appreciate your method. Consider you a good friend, And I'm super happy for you to be able to transition and head out on the retirement and on to bigger and better things. So from Lisa and I, thank you, and go spend time with the family, and hopefully we'll be able to link up in the future to hit some more concerts and make some new memories together. If you ever need anything, don't ever hesitate to reach out to either of us. We'll be in touch. Congratulations.
Hey Will, Nate Surrey here. Just want to take a moment to say how proud I am of you and what a great honor it's been to know you and your family since you and I took over Spearhead in 2016. It was an absolute blast. You're a true friend. I hope to run across you again. I'm not leaving Alaska. It's funny, I'm taking this video at 1 in the morning, and you can see it's still broad daylight out here in July. But you got to come up here and visit me. We'll have a blast, take you out hunting. But here, a couple things about you. You know, I would say the first thing that comes to mind is your positivity on a everyday basis, and it just brings joy to people within seconds of being around you. You're smiling, it's genuine, people know you care, and they know that you are just a positive human being. And that, coupled with your character and your integrity, the willingness to help anybody at any time, couldn't ask for a better person on this earth. So I had a joy being your commander and your peer during our 1.5 years at Spearhead, and I would give anything to do it all over with you again. So enjoy your retirement, whatever you choose to do. I know it'll be an absolute blast, whatever it is, and wherever you work, if you choose to, the people around you are truly fortunate. You have a wonderful last couple days there on active duty, and keep in touch. Take care. Bye-bye.
Hey brother, congratulations on your change of responsibility. Congratulations on a wonderful career. This is an opportunity for us to celebrate you and your family. I mean, for all the times that you've spent recognizing soldiers, their families, our teams, for all the accomplishments that they've made and that you've been a part of, this is our opportunity to make a tribute to you. So I thank Sarah for this great idea and this opportunity to just share some moments with everyone else who's watching this, to let them all know and reiterate what they've probably been saying in their tribute videos, that it's a bittersweet day to know that you are transitioning to the next chapter of your life and leaving this great organization, the Army, to continue to move forward and doing great things and whatever it is that you're going to touch, because the soldiers and the organizations that you've been a part of have been a benefit of your leadership and your contributions, really your servant leadership, because you've always been a great mix of confidence and humility. And I tell you, all the times that we spent in command together, I couldn't have done it without you. I couldn't ask for a better friend. I couldn't ask for a better partner to share, the joys, the highs, the lows, whether it's over a beer, a coffee, a dart game, or during our battlefield circulation, and the few moments that we would have in between meeting with our soldiers and our NCOs and the officers, and taking that opportunity to push our vision of forging the edge together. So I can't thank you enough for everything you've done for our great Army, but for Kathy and I and the kids, we can't thank you enough for being a part of our lives. You're a tremendous, tremendous person, wonderful father. Like I said, the absolute servant leader that I admire and am blessed to have served alongside. I know several of these other tribute videos are going to say the same things, and so just wanted to take the opportunity to tell you we love you. We love you and Sarah and the girls. We really wish you the best as you transition off to this next chapter. Love you, buddy, and congratulations.
Hey, Sergeant Major, half of your favorite MWR family here. The other half is at school and currently training because he has your voice in his head telling him that he can't stop. So, With that being said, thank you for everything that you've done, whether it was Army-wide or civilian-wide. You've really made the biggest impact here on Fort Rucker. I really hope that now that you're retired, your days are full of all the hunting that you can imagine, and that you get to have those warm Kentucky hugs, because it's 5 o'clock somewhere now, any time of the day. So we appreciate you, and we really have enjoyed having you a part of our life here. And now that you're retired, do me a favor and watch Emperor's New Groove, so that way when people tell you that you sound just like Kronk, you're going to know exactly what they're talking about. All right, well, from your favorite dinosaur kid and your favorite MWR employee, we hope for the best for you, and yeah, we'll see you around.
Command Sergeant Major Will Haddon, congratulations on your retirement, brother. I know it may sound a little bit cliche, but I was truly honored to serve with you. You were a damn good soldier, leader, and most of all, a really good friend. I know while the Army is losing one of its best, another organization will be gaining a hell of a lot in you, brother. I know you'll be successful in anything you do, and I wish you all the best for you, Sarah, and the kids. Godspeed and God bless, brother.
Command Sergeant Major, my friend, someone I could always depend on when I came to your office to listen, to be an empathetic leader, to be a quiet professional. My fondest memory of you is inviting you to go swimming with me. I remember you looking at me and saying, "Chap, I don't swim." I said, "Come on, Sergeant Major, I'll teach you." And you committed to going to the pool with me there at Fort Bliss. And sure enough, by the end of it, you were killing it in the water. I miss you, my friend, and I wish you and your family the best in this next chapter of life.
Well, let me think about this. My name is Sam Baker, and I'm speaking on behalf of Will Haddon. Met that young man not too long ago. Maybe it was a long time ago, but we have a lot in common. I mean, looks are definitely not one of them, because he looks like he's about 20 and I look like I'm about 80. Anyway, he's retiring, as young as he looks, and I'm here to say that thank you for your service, thank you for your friendship, and thank you for going out and venturing and searching for brown water. I remember getting you that bottle of Blanton's when we went to Ozark. No, Cottrell got it. That's what it was. So in honor of that, this right here says Rip Van Winkle, Old Van Winkle. This bottle is 10 years old. It was from Operation Iraqi Freedom, the 101st. Anyway, I think I should toast. Oh, by the way, Red Van Winkle with a screw top, plastic. How do things get so serious when that bottle costs so much now? 10-year bottle, some people pay $400 or $500 for. So, you have to put a little bourbon in a glass and have to toast. Smells good, Will. Kind of like your deodorant. Axe, right? That's what it is. That we smell lingering down the command hallway. Axe. Anyway, you and your family deserve this retirement. We appreciate it. I know I do. Me and my family. And I wish I had a kayak so I could just float down the river and do that with you. Because I know you're going to be doing a lot of that. I'm glad you're sticking around, because maybe you can teach me how to hunt. Or fish. You know, all I know is hunt for bourbon that tastes good. Mr. Haddon, it's a pleasure knowing you, and it's going to be an honor keeping you as a friend locally and being able to hang out. So, that's all for me at this time. Wait a minute. Let me get rid of this cowboy hat. It's my son's hat. Old people get cancer. Put on this camel hat. Camel hat's more like your style right there. See? Camel hat works, doesn't it? I think the year is wrong, though. 2020. 2024, maybe. Who knows? Anyway, look, take care, brother. You've been a great patriot. Every single person I've said your name to loves you like a brother. And they say you do a lot of things for the soldier, and we all know that. So thanks for being you, man, and we'll see you on the other side.
Will and Sarah, it's come 25 years, right? Your retirement. I just want to congratulate the two of you and your family, right, for all the years of service that you've committed to this nation. We are grateful. I myself am grateful to have had you as a leader. Even if it was for a short time, I definitely gained a lot from the experience that you provided. And I wish you the very best during your retirement. Thank you for your service.
25 years, man, that's amazing. Will and Sarah and Haddon family, congratulations on 25 years of faithful service to our country and to our Army. I'm grateful to have spent this last year with you guys, and your friendship and your leadership and mentorship mean a lot to me and my family. And I just want to say we wish you the best of luck in your retirement and your well-deserved and hard-earned retirement. And again, just thank you for everything you've done for our country.
Will, congratulations on your retirement. Super excited for you. I think my fondest memory was my first impression of Will. I just got into the unit in 2004, and we were doing PT. And of course, PT was at the gym, and there was a linebacker out there playing basketball. And I think his probably favorite player was Joey Porter, because he played basketball like Joey Porter. It was pretty aggressive, but it was. I knew that he had passion in everything he did, but he was just knocking everybody down. Really wasn't that much fun, in my opinion, but I did learn a lot about him that day, and we became friends after that. So we spent many years playing sports here at Fort Rucker, and the kids and Jamie and Sarah would be walking around the track while we'd be out there playing our sports, because we were in our young 20s. It was a great time. I've always loved having those memories, and I cherish them till to this day. Thank you, Will. Served the country honorably. I'm super happy for you and Sarah. I'm wishing you best of luck in your endeavors and everything that you have going on for you in the future, because the sky's the limit, I know, for you. It was great having you as my sergeant major before I retired, even though, I didn't really pay attention to anything you said. But I love you, man. You take care.
Congratulations, Command Sergeant Major Haddon, on your retirement. It's been a long career. You remember back, I met you right here, 10th Mountain Task Force Nighthawk downrange at Fob Shank in 2010 and 2011. Since we had those fights there and certainly lost some of our friends that we'll never forget, it's been a true honor to serve with you. Not only have you been a warrior and a confidant, you've also been a friend. You've made an enormous impact on many lives, subordinates, peers, and superiors. So for that, Will, I thank you for your friendship. I wish you, Sarah, and the girls all the best. And Stephanie and I look forward to spending many days with you in the future.
Sergeant Major, congratulations on your retirement. I just wanted to say thank you for the mentorship and the opportunities you've given me over the last couple of years we've worked together. Good luck in your retirement, and I wish you all the best.
Hey, Will. I hear you're retiring soon. Congrats. It's a long time coming. I enjoyed all our times together. You were one of my favorite people I was in the military with. You were easygoing, easy to get along with, common sense. I enjoyed all the time shooting shotguns at your house in the backyard and competing against you at the NCO board when we were in Afghanistan. Congrats again, and hopefully see you at a Browns and Steelers game.
Hey, Will, I just wanted to congratulate you and the family on your upcoming retirement, and wish you all the best of luck and your transition into the new life. Love you, brother. I still remember some good times we used to have. I remember the first time I met you and your family was You guys walked down the street, came to our house, and knocked on the door. I was like, who the heck are these people? But it was an awesome day just to meet you guys. And then one time you guys invited us to Georgetown. We went for pizza, and then we decided on a whim to go to a comedy deal down in Austin, and then hit every bar up on the way home, taking a shot. So good memories, man. But I wish y'all the best of luck, and God bless y'all.
Command Sergeant Major William Haddon. I think that's what it's going to sound like when they say your name during your retirement ceremony, something like that. Hey, Angelo here, calling from Poland on this EUCOM rotation. We're probably going to jump to another country next week. Hopefully it's our final jump before we jump back to Fort Hood. I did want to take a moment and congratulate you on your retirement. Will, make sure you don't rush into your next thing. Spend some time with the family. Catch up on that hunting that you love doing. But number one, like I said, spend some time with the family. I wish I was there in person to watch your retirement. Thanks for being such a great mentor and friend. Looking forward to seeing you again later on down the road so we could share a couple beers. All right, brother. Be easy. Love you, bro.
Congratulations. Just wanted to say thank you for your service. And it was a wonderful time working with you during our time in the 1st Armored Division Cab. And our family enjoys knowing your family. Thanks for the time that you operated as a trailer park czar while we were all living in Fort Bliss. And go Steelers. Congratulations, Will. Take care.
What's going on, brother? Congratulations. 25 years of service to our nation, man. It's amazing. What can I say? I wish you well. God bless you, your family, friends, neighbors, colleagues. Last 25 years, man. That's amazing. Once again, I'm glad we met when we did back in AIT 93 Charlie, baby. 2001. Man, time flies. Very proud of you. Glad to call you a friend. Glad to have served together, even though we never really truly served together, but that's okay. We are in at the same time. We were doing good things for this country and taking care of each other, taking care of our families and our friends. And that's what's important, man, and we'll continue to do so, and I want you to continue to do so, and I know that you will, brother. So, Mr. Haddon, Will I Am, my brother from another mother, my boy Blue, here's to you. Little Jameson for you. Woo, that's good. Continue to do what you do. You take care of yourself, and we'll be in touch soon, man. Much love. Control above the best. Later.
Command Sergeant Major William Edward Haddon, congratulations on reaching the end of your 25-year journey in the military and reaching the end of an era. Sarah, thanks for sending me the link to this video. I'm really appreciative I was able to add to this. Favorite memory of Will would be the stink bomb war between he and Mike O'Kane. There's a civilian contractor in Afghanistan in the CP. I'm the battle captain. I'm the one guy that's chained to the desk all night long that gets to reap the benefit of that noxious aroma. Thank you so much for that. Super memorable experience there. But thanks for maintaining contact with me. We're talking on a regular basis. We're alone on an island together where we love metal and everyone else hates it. Can't tell you why we love it, but we just do. Really appreciative of you being there for me on that, because it's a huge part of my life, and it seems like it is for you as well. But also just for being a lifelong friend and someone I can talk to, ask for advice, and just text, on a moment's notice, and just keep the conversation alive. So here for you always, and can't wait to see what you do next in your life, and really fortunate to have met you along the way.
Hey, Will. My heartfelt congrats to you, Sarah, and the kids. It was an honor working with you. Whatever plans you have for retirement, may you enjoy them much more, knowing how much you deserve them. If you're ever in the San Antonio area, please look me up.
Hey, Sergeant Major Haddon. Just wanted to wish you a congratulations
on your retirement and wish you all the best on your future endeavors. Also, thank you for being a good first sergeant and taking care of us when we were in Afghanistan. I remember Secretary of Defense Robert Gates came to Shank to do a little meet and greet with some soldiers, and you went to the actual meeting, but I was stuck working up in the tower, and I had asked you about it, and you actually gave me the coin that the Secretary of Defense gave to you personally as just your way of showing your support and appreciation for your soldiers. So thanks for that, and once again, congratulations and good luck.
Hey Will, Josh Christie here. Katie, the boys, and I want to wish you congratulations on 25 years of outstanding service to our soldiers, the Army, and our nation. Hey, I'll never forget our time together in Fox Company 310 at Fort Drum, New York, and in Iraq. I appreciate your leadership, your mentorship, and most importantly, your friendship. All the best to you as you enjoy retirement, and go Steelers.
That's our Major Haddon, or Uncle Will. I don't know yet. Are you retired yet? You can tell me what you prefer. I might just call you Sergeant Major until the end of time. Mom sent me the link in hopes, I think, of making you cry again. And while that is not my intent, I'm sorry if it happens again. I'm not trying to. I just wanted to say that I'm really glad that Dad got to finish his career out with you. I grew up watching my dad have this massive passion for the Army and for the people that he met. And he's wildly compassionate, my father. Even he has a funny way of showing it, but he cares so much about people, and it weighs very heavily on him. Leadership is a burden, I think, and he carries it well, but it's not a light burden to carry. And so I'm really glad that he had you to be there with him. And I guess thank you for reminding me. It means more now than it did when I was in flight school, but reminding me that people at your level still care about people. And I mean that, not a lot of people share that same compassion my dad has for people and for the Army. And to know that those decisions still weigh heavily on you when you're a brigade sergeant major and a brigade commander, about these soldiers whose lives hang in the balance of some decision that you make. And it's an everyday decision to you, but to them, it means everything. It's their livelihood, it's their lives, it's their families' lives. And it means more now as a platoon leader charged with 40 soldiers of my own than it ever did as some punk lieutenant in flight school going about every day flying and having Thai food with her dad. And it's encouraging now more than ever when it feels like sometimes I'm the only one who cares about what happens to my soldiers. So to know that there are sergeant majors that exist out there that care about soldiers and not just about how they look and what their soldiers are saying about them on the internet, and what their boss thinks of them. I could tell that you and Dad got along well. And from the stories I heard, you guys didn't have to deliberate long on things together. It seemed that you guys were always on the same page together, whether that was, helping young soldiers that had financial problems or were having marital problems, or, facing hardship of their own, or mouthy lieutenants who were parking in commander spots. You guys seem to be on the same page for everything. And I think that outside of my mom, there's not a lot of people who can keep up with him that way, both in decision-making and leadership and working hard and dedication and time spent in the office. It's not a glamorous life working on a staff. It's a lot of PowerPoints, it's a lot of briefings, it's a lot of meetings. And it wore on Dad a lot, but I'm really glad that he had you to share in all of that. So thank you for being such a good friend to him, for being such a good partner with him, for being a good work wife to him, for entertaining him when I didn't want to see him, for having lunch with him when I didn't have time, but also for me, for being what I think is an example of a sergeant major. You can ask Mom and Dad. I meet sergeant majors now in the Army, and I'm almost underwhelmed sometimes, and not just because they don't stack up physically to you, but just of how they conduct themselves or how they talk or how they behave. I tell Mom and Dad all the time, like, well, Will Haddon's better, or Will Haddon's scarier, or Will Haddon's bigger. And just know that you were probably the benchmark for the rest of my Army career for what I think a sergeant major should be and how they should behave. Mostly the physically huge thing, though. I remember the first time we met, we were talking on the phone, I think, in the command suite, and I think you thought I was outside of the building because I was looking for my dad. And we must have talked for probably 10 or 15 minutes on the phone, just shooting the shit. And you figured out that I was standing in the hallway talking on the command suite phone, trying to call in to have someone let me in. And you hung up the phone abruptly and busted out of your office to come let me in, looking mad as hell because you didn't know I had been standing out there for 15 minutes. And I'm not easily intimidated, but I was a little scared of you as you swung open the door and stood right in front of me, and I looked up at you, and you said, "What are you doing out here? Come inside." And I think, honestly, anybody who can put up with their punk-ass boss's punk-ass daughter is fine by me. So, thank you for all your years of friendship to my dad. I look forward to many more years of you coming to visit us in Reno and vice versa. Happy
Sergeant Major Haddon? Do I know that guy? Heck yeah. Will, congratulations. You represent the best of our profession. I am truly blessed to go through and know you as not only an NCO and a phenomenal leader, but also to be able to know you as a friend. We've had great times. We've had some interesting times. Afghanistan #1, Afghanistan #2. It was phenomenal to be able to see you in brigade command responsibility at Fort Rucker. I'll never go through and forget an 80s style ball that we got to all go through and attend and create stories from. But at the end of the day, you truly have left a legacy that has made Army aviation better. Again, I'm blessed to go through and call you a brother and a friend, and I'll go anywhere to be able to go through and help you out if ever you need a friend. Congratulations on a successful Army career. Carrie, myself, Simi, and Caden, we wish you the best as you go through and you start this new journey with Sarah and the kids. Again, we know it'll truly be, like you, legendary. Congratulations.